So this is a video I didn't think that I would be making, but I figured why not? I went ahead and I picked up the AirPods 3. I mean, this is after the fanfare. It's been out for a little while now. A lot of people that are going to buy them probably wouldn't got them, but there's still some time left before the holiday season's over. And if you watch this later, this isn't about selling any product. This is about taking a look at the earbuds because I think that they're pretty good. The only drawback is they're expensive, $180, $179.99. I thankfully got them on sale through Amazon for like $160. I thought that it was worth it enough to give it a try. Now, I like to test out earbuds. I don't really make a whole lot of earbud videos for my channel anymore. I still cover the sound core. I still cover things periodically. But these right here, since I've been using an iPhone so much since the iPhone 13 Pro came out, I didn't really use the AirPods Pro that much. I got them, I tested them out for a couple of weeks. I wasn't a big Apple fan, I'm still not, so I handed them over to my wife. She's been using them. I didn't like the AirPods 1 or the Series 2 either. I didn't care for them. I thought that they were overpriced. I thought they didn't give a good sound experience. So when it came to these, yeah, they made some improvements. We got 6 hours of listening time, 4 hours of talk time on one charge. 5 minutes will get you about an extra hour charge, which is pretty good, I think. The case is MagSafe and also wireless charging compatible, so that's a nice thing. You can charge it with a lightning port on the bottom. The AirPods themselves, they look a lot like the AirPods Pro. So when it comes to the AirPods Pro, they were really expensive when they came out. They were like $259? I still to this day can't believe I paid that much for them. But these guys right here, I guess now when you look at $259, whatever the original price was of the Pros, and then you look at the original ones, these kind of fell in the middle. And over the holiday season, you probably saw the Pros drop down a lot of places over Black Friday, Cyber Monday to about $180. But these, I wanted to give them a whirl. I'm almost a little insulted by these earbuds because Apple took off the silicone tips, which is what made the Pros more comfortable and gave you that invaluable seal so you could get active noise cancellation. So the ear tips not only make them fit better, they stay better, they're more comfortable. They seal in the sound and keep outside sounds out, keep inside sounds in. So that's a good thing. The AirPods Pro probably to this day, I think, still have the best active noise cancellation for a pair of earbuds. And then they also have transparency mode, and their transparency mode is like through the roof better than anything else I've ever used. What I don't like about Apple is their adaptive equalizer. You can't change the equalizer natively. You have to change it in an app, and that's still subject to the one that's already on there. So Apple, they have their spatial audio. These even have recognize your head position for the spatial audio. What is spatial audio? Well, when you're listening to stuff, whenever you change, you move your head around, the source, the way that it sounds, it's like 7.1 surround sound, I guess. It gives you basically a 3D sound experience. And that's one thing that these do. It's okay. Kind of throws me off a little bit. I'm not really used to it. I'm used to kind of the sound source just following me and staying in the same place in my ear. But they do sound good. The volume is very good. I didn't expect the volume to be as good as it was going to be. Very, very loud. I had to turn it down after a little while. I was surprised there. As far as the fit and the comfortability, I still feel like they're kind of falling out of my ears. Now, that's the thing with these AirPods. They have this weird design. They have, of course, these stems. They've got this little flat kind of piece right here where you press in on it and squeeze, and that's how you activate the menu, skip tracks and things like that, activate your Siri. They also are always listening, so if you say, hey Siri at any point in time, then they'll pop up and you can say stuff. So that's kind of cool. But I don't like the design. They kind of get uncomfortable over a while. I wore them for about 3 hours yesterday. I guess that's a decent break-in period as far as getting used to them. I mean, I don't normally listen to earbuds, so 3 hours of having earbuds in and listening to stuff, maybe that's on me. I don't know. But I feel like they could be more comfortable. They're very rigid. They don't have the silicone tips, anything like that. They don't fit as snugly. Like, I feel like they're going to fall out of my ear. You do have a little bit of wiggle room here, literally speaking, and also like proverbially speaking. They go in and out pretty easy. The problem is when you grab them, you're always grabbing this stem, and that stem right there is you're going to pause stuff. You're going to activate things. I don't know. Maybe they could have done better with just straight up touch panels, but the speakers themselves, very, very loud, very good sound. This is one thing with Apple. When it comes to Apple products, they give you above average everything. They go through, they tune it, they set it up, above average quality, above average materials. They have a unique design. But it's not as good as, like, if I go get my Liberty 3 Pros, I get better bass, I get better overall sound, you get the customizable EQ, the sound core signature, all that good stuff, the Hear ID. You don't get that stuff. You can't customize anything. What you see is what you get. Everybody who uses these gets the same sound experience, and across the board, it's very good. Can you get better for the money? You can. But also what it is the integration. You got the chip that's in here that Apple uses. It basically stays connected. You get your swapping, your handoff as it is. If you go from your phone to your MacBook, then back to your tablet, it'll pick up and you can use it with other devices. So there's a lot here. Moral of the story is the sound experience is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The price, I almost feel a little bit like we're kind of getting used to these high-priced earbuds. A year ago, if you said $180 earbuds, I'd have been like, are any earbuds really worth $180? But now there's so many of them. At $180, I think they're okay. If you can find them on sale for about $160, I mean, that does help. The $20 does matter. There's no active noise cancellation. There's no pass-through hear-through transparency mode because they can't seal it up. I mean, you got to have noise cancellation for those things. So these are just regular, everyday, hardworking workhorse earbuds that are stylish. Everybody recognizes them. And I think they fall in line with Apple pricing. I think they could be better priced if they were another company, but then it wouldn't be Apple. So I wanted to bring this to you. I think they've got good battery life. I think the sound experience is good. I think they're marginally comfortable. They might work out for you. I have problems with basically these rigid earbuds. I've always had problems with the EarPods and the AirPods. But you may like them. They may be very comfortable for you. The sound experience is better than I thought. But if you want transparency mode, you want hear-through mode, try and find some AirPods Pro on sale. I mean, if you could have got those for $10 more, then yeah, that's a way better deal than getting these. But if it's the option of paying $239 or $259 and paying like $180, you got to make a decision there. And I don't know, that's pretty much it at the end of the day. Easy to pair, easy to use, IPX4, sweat and water resistant. Still no IP68, IPX8, IP any of that stuff. Splash resistant, water resistant, not submersive resistant. And I don't know, just there, you got to pay the Apple tax. That's a big thing here. But the build quality, the construction overall, I like them. I mean, I've enjoyed using them. It's nice just being able to grab them and go. I like the simplicity. I like that streamlined factor. You pop the lid open, you grab your phone, they pop up, you connect them, you're good to go. Great for phone calls, decent on battery life. It's about all you can ask for from Apple, and I think a little bit more. Above average experience, above average sound. And I mean, if it's enough to say that, yeah, I enjoy listening to them. But I wanted to bring this to you. I figured if I bought them, test them out, it was surprising enough that I thought, hey, this is pretty neat. I'll pass this on to you guys so you could get a good feel for what I think. Not the greatest in the bass department, but they have a very natural sound signature, very good for vocals, decent on highs, and the depth is just not there because you don't get that sealed up listening experience. Unless you have good seals on your earbuds with ear tips and all that good stuff, you're not going to get the best bass in the world. Those low frequency noises, the bass, it will just leak out. So, but the bass is okay. If you're not a heavy bass head, these are good for you, and I'm not a bass head, so it works out well for me. Vocals are the most important for me. I like a good mid-range sound experience, and that's what these are good for. Overall, I think they're pretty good. So that's all I've got in this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.